Pat, thanks so much for having us here in Moncton at Handsome Devil's Barbershop, one of my favorite barbershops of all time. Can you set the stage for us? Talk about the shop a little bit. Where are we right now?
So we're on Main Street in Moncton, New Brunswick. This is Handsome Devil's Barbershop, the world famous barbershop in New Brunswick. We provide services like haircuts, hot towel shaves, beard trims.
You recently got Canadian citizenship.
Yes, on August 5th.
So how did it feel?
Amazing, it's a big honor. I would have never thought that if you told me 5 years ago, you're gonna be a barber in Canada and you're gonna be Canadian, you're gonna have your citizenship, I would have never believed you.
Talk to us what it's like now being a practitioner in New Brunswick, operating here at Handsome Devils.
So right now it's beautiful. I feel so thankful to the community for welcoming me and supporting me. It's not possible alone. It's not something you can do by yourself.
And the culture of the space too, like where we're sitting, to me it's like the quintessential barbershop. Like it's a mixture of traditional and modern.
Yeah.
To me, this is the perfect place for Pat. I got my hair cut from you, one of many cuts I've received from you in the last few years. Just behind us in your space back here for a piece we're doing for the edit called In Pat's Chair. But one of the things that I think is so meaningful about you and your craft is, I know when I'm in your chair, it matters to you.
Yes.
You know what I mean? Like it matters how I feel.
Yeah, I think it's very genuine. I genuinely love people. I like people. I like being around people. I think I feed off being with people, if that's a correct way to say it.
Yeah.
I really care. Like for me, the haircut is only a part of the whole process. There are many, many talented barbers around, but we're still human beings, so we interact. When I cut hair, sometimes I don't feel like I feel time or... Yeah.
You know, when you're in the chair, like I've been many times, you actually do feel that way. Like I can tell the way you see it is like we're almost working together to bring a vision. So I have my vision of what I want myself to look like. But you, as a craftsperson, have your vision in just seeing the shape of my head, my hair. One of the first times you and I were together in the chair, you were talking about the lobes on my head.
Yeah.
Do you remember that?
Yeah.
And nobody had talked about the lobes on my head before, and how that like enforces shading and how it just influences the whole look of the cut.
I love the consultation. The first step when we get to meet each other and we talk about the haircut.
To have people walk away feeling amazing, which is honestly how I felt coming out of your chair. There's something to that that's maybe inexplicable, but maybe there's a way that we can help explain to people, you know, how that craft evolves over time.
I think it's tools, it's learning from others, being really connected in the moment.
Sometimes when I'm in your chair, I'm doing a lot of thinking because I'm not the one who's doing the practicing, is the practitioner. You're the one doing the doing. Is there some kind of like flow in that, or are you consciously thinking about what you're doing as you're creating the cut?
I find where I feel the best and I do the best result is when I'm not thinking about what I do. It's when I'm just in the flow. Like if we're having a good conversation, we're having a good laugh, or we're talking about something serious, but we're connected. I'm not thinking about what I do. I asked, there's a barber in Halifax called Stu Cochran. I've asked him once, so Stu, what's your favorite brand for clippers? And he said, I don't care. Because he's so good, he can use whatever, he'll have a good result.
You've built a really loyal following in Moncton, which is amazing to see, and anybody who's tried to get into you on a Saturday knows this. Is there a cultural component of that? Is that unique to doing business in New Brunswick, or is this possible anywhere? I'm curious what it's like doing business here specifically.
So I think I owe it first to the shop, being here for 8 years now. Everybody in Moncton knows the shop, Handsome Devils. I also think it's hard to resist an old French guy with gray hair and bad jokes.
Of course.
You need one in your life. And I think I owe it. I didn't realize that when I came to Moncton, but the dual linguistic, the fact that people are speaking English or French or Chiac, and there's people from everywhere. I think it brings a fun vibe to the shop and a fun vibe to the interaction. Some clients have told me, they say, oh, I come with you because you speak French from France, and I want to speak French with you. So it's just the haircut, it doesn't really matter. Everybody could do their haircut, but it's just for the exchange. I find maybe the fact that I'm from somewhere else is interesting too, and also because I'm generally interested in people. So I actually learn a lot about Moncton and New Brunswick. I know some people in other jobs, they see the same people every day. I'm super lucky that every day I'll get between 13, 14 different people from all kinds of industries, all different ages. So that's really cool.
Is the relationship you build with the client really important? I know relationships are really important to all of us in the Maritimes, maybe specifically with craftspeople and their clients.
Yes, oh totally. I think it would not be possible, especially through the pandemic and everything, without the support of everyone.
Pat, thanks so much for having us. I love talking to you, and being able to do it in the shop was really special to me. So thanks so much for having us, and I'm looking forward to my next cut.
Thanks to you for coming over. Don't forget to book your next appointment.
Beautiful.